Question 1 asks, given that all of the choices are true, which one best supports the sentence's claim about Vatican City's status as an independent nation? Or this also means country. So what says that Vatican City is a country like the United States of America rather than just a part of a city like a part of Chicago? So here, if we read this sentence, it says, surrounded by the ancient city of Rome, Vatican City is an independent nation on the west bank of the Tiber River. Well, this is already strange because it's inside of a city, like a place inside Chicago, for instance, but it's a whole nation. So, first, on the west bank of the Tiber River, this is A, no change. This doesn't tell us that something is a nation or a country because, for instance, Chicago is on the bank of a river and it's not an independent country. B, with an interesting past. Well, there are plenty of places that have interesting pasts, like Chicago has an interesting past, but it's not its own nation. So that doesn't indicate that it's a government on its own. C is the correct answer here. Says with its own government, banking system, postal service, and army. And these are things that we do associate with countries. For instance, Chicago doesn't have its own standing army. Usually you need an entire country for that. And that's why this is the correct answer, because it has these things that we associate with entire countries. And finally, D has to import most of its supplies, even necessities such as food and water. Well, there are plenty of places like areas in the desert that need to import supplies, but that doesn't make them their own independent nations or countries.